They're going to pay us money to tear down the building and lease just the dirt and build another business on the top of it. I think OnlyFans has disrupted so many services, but we could talk about that at a different time. Like waitresses, dudes are now, like 40-year-old dudes are now your waiter everywhere you go. Why? Because if you're a 20-year-old chick making $2,500 a month being a waitress, you would much rather just stay at home and chat with dudes, I guess. I don't know. I don't whatever goes on OnlyFans. But their day in the sun is coming. They will have their day.
Mel says, come say hi to me at my booth.
Oh, yeah. But the booth thing is like, when I walked up to his booth, I literally walked over there to say hello, have a conversation.
And he just shat on you.
He decided to use owning rentals, owning real estate as something not to do, that you need to be wholesaling.
So there's so many things wrong with that strategy of tearing somebody down, especially when it's someone like yourself and your team where you do all the strategies. Like if somebody does one singular thing, I can understand, I can appreciate saying, hey, you might want to diversify your strategies, because if you're only doing one thing, you could get caught in a situation where you're screwed. But I know with your team, y'all are doing apartments, multifamily, y'all are doing rentals, y'all are doing flipping, you're doing wholesaling.
Everything.
Owner finance. You do everything there is to do under the sun when it comes to real estate.
We're about to lease a half acre.
Hedge funds.
We're about to lease a half acre in Fort Worth that has a building on it. They're going to pay us money to tear down the building and lease just the dirt and build another business on the top of it. What do you think they're going to pay to lease a half acre of land in Fort Worth?
$2,500 a month.
No.
$10,000.
$90,000 a year.
Okay.
To own a piece of dirt with their building on it.
Is that a liability thing or a tax thing?
I think it's a tax thing.
Because if they build the building, then technically you own the building.
I think they can write off. Yeah, but they get to depreciate the building and they get to write off the lease.
I think that's what Walmart does.
I literally think it's a tax thing. The dirt provides them owning the dirt provides no value to them,
right?
Because they're not a real estate company, so depreciating means nothing to them. They want to lock it into a 99-year lease, which is like a fixed annuity if it's the right company. I mean, those things trade at a 3 cap because they're so rock solid. Like a Chick-fil-A builds on your land. You got a land lease with Chick-fil-A, it's a 3 cap all day. So depending on what business is there and what their track record is, I mean that
isn't that the Founders thing, that movie with or McDonald's where it's like you're not a restaurant business, you're a real estate business.
That's right. But that owning that piece of real estate, and that real estate kicked our ass. It's kicked our ass since we've owned it. It's whooped our ass. You've been to it. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
The vet clinic?
The vet clinic.
Are y'all going to tear that down?
No, we're not.
Somebody else is.
Yes, they're going to pay us money. They're going to pay us $90,000 a year to lease that land. $90,000 a year to lease that land and tear down the building and build their own business there.
What did y'all buy that at?
$600.
So that's like if you're doing the 1% rule. I know that doesn't translate to commercial, but my squirrel brain, that's like a 1.3 or something.
Yeah, but there's no expenses on land. They're going to pay the taxes. They're going to insure it.
They're paying the taxes. So it's like a triple net on land?
It's a triple net on land. There's nothing, literally nothing, not one expense will come out of it. We will have to have a liability insurance policy.
But that goes back.
Policy.
That goes back to my earlier point about if you could just stick it out long enough, real estate will find a way to win. Because you bought that property a year ago,
knowing that location was undefeated.
$600,000 property, and it's been sitting vacant for a year.
$8,000 a month.
That's painful.
It just is what it is. Like that $35,000 that I asked you, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm just going to go make $35,000. Like $35,000 expense comes up, I'm not like, how do I save? How do I save a couple of dollars on it? I'm just going to go make $35,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, where can I get $35,000 from? Okay, so I need more marketing. I need more follow-up. Where do I apply the pressure to get the $35,000? Because now I need the $35,000. Yesterday I didn't need it. Today I need it. I got to go find it in the marketplace.